More breaking news coming in from the Apex Court, which has now issued a notice to the central government on a contempt petition filed by the Centre for Public Interest Litigation alleging that various state governments are violating the Supreme Court's earlier order on government advertisements. SC asked the Centre to clarify if it has formed a 3-member panel to monitor government advertisements or not. Anusha, tell us, which are the states or who are the other parties that the Supreme Court has issued notices to in this case?
This was a petition which was moved by CBIL, which is run by Prashant Bhushan. Now, if you remember, as you said, there was a Supreme Court judgment which had put certain restrictions on the kind of advertisements government can issue. Even earlier, when there was a specific plea that had come against the Delhi government, the Supreme Court had said that we cannot actively go and do the job of the executive. The government must form a 3-member panel as directed by the Supreme Court, and then they should monitor what kind of ads are being run by various governments. There were specific petitions against Tamil Nadu and Delhi government. However, the Supreme Court refused to issue notice to these governments, taking into view the fact that, Supreme Court cannot monitor individual cases on its own base. The government panel needs to be formed as soon as possible. So, of course, the centre has to reply when exactly it wants to form the panel, and that's how the matter will go forward from there.
But also, Anusha, just for the benefit of viewers who might not be really apprised of this issue that we're talking about, what were the sort of guidelines that the Supreme Court maybe in its observations had made as far as those procedures on government advertisements are concerned?
This was a landmark judgment in which the Supreme Court had directed that except the President, the Prime Minister and the Chief Justice of India, no other politician's image should be published in government's ad. The Supreme Court had asked the government to set up the 3-member panel. This was all taking into view that the public exchequer's money was being used for political advantages. There was a commission report on it which had given this recommendation, and this recommendation was upheld by the Supreme Court that other than the Chief Justice of India, President and the Prime Minister, no other photograph should be used in the government as advertisements.
Okay, so Anusha Soni there decoding, of course, the court's judgments. But Anusha, stay with us. Today we are clearly not letting you go because there seems to be